And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
And we shall overcome.
Impromptu celebrations erupted outside the White House.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence.
Yo, what up, man? Welcome to another episode, man, of The Political Show. Y'all know how we like to do it around here. We talk everything, boxing, politics, conspiracy theories, all things. And today is Tuesday, politics, and conspiracies. You understand? And so we got to start off, man, with a great topic, in my opinion. One of the great topics that I've seen in a long time. Y'all saw the beginning of my intro. Shout out to JFK, man. Shout out to JFK. RP to that, man. We got the release today of the JFK files. Shout out to my brother Picasso in the building, man. Salute, Picasso. We got the release of the JFK files today. We're going to talk about what was in those files. If there was anything new. And I'm going to be honest with you. Once again, underperforms again. The same way, in my personal opinion, the Epstein files, they underperformed so far, right? The same way, I mean, that's what I took from it so far. We also, man, we see Trump out here acting the fool. Defying judges' orders, right? But that's his administration. His administration defined the judge orders. We're going to talk about that. Then we also got to talk about the Democratic Party. The lack of leadership who's up next for the Democrats. I think I got a surprising take on who I believe is up next for the Democrats as far as the moves that are being made, politically speaking, especially from some of the non-political entities that are slowly creeping their way into a political space. You understand what I'm saying? Now, first, we dropped the link over here early, as always. Feel free if y'all have anything y'all want to come. And here go. And I got to do things the right way because my brother said, man, you got to get started earlier, right side. I said, all right, I'm going to try. And luckily for him, we was able to pull off the 10 o'clock show, man. Shout out to my brother in the building. Straight from the Great Island. You understand what I'm saying? My brother Marky Dan is in the building. Marky, what's going on, family?
Salute the bright side. Shout
Marky,
out to you.
I apologize for holding you up, man. I apologize.
Nah. You good. You handle your schedule. I don't know what's going on your side. I was just saying, damn, like I keep falling asleep. That was my thing.
And shout out to the ladies of iTalk, man. Yeah. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go sub to the ladies over there. I already see y'all done set the all-white party meeting up for this weekend. I see y'all got it. Y'all in order. Y'all are actually in order for the first time in a long time, respectfully. I say that respectfully. So y'all make sure y'all go sub to the ladies over there. I think we'll have a good time this Saturday at the all-white party. Marky, and shout out to my brother BVO. Shout out to BVO in the building, man. Marky, I'm going to give you the floor first. You understand what I'm saying? I have my thoughts on this whole Trump defying the judge's orders. I have my thoughts on it, but I want to hear your thoughts first. I don't want to hold you up too long. So, what's your thoughts on Brother Trump going out here and doing, or at least his administration doing what seems to be some nonsense?
What he did, plain, simple, point blank, period, was unconstitutional and illegal.
How is that?
These people, firstly, we do not know the names of these people at all. These people did not go through any due process. And that's why that judge said turn this plane around.
Mark, these people are already in jail.
Hold on. No. Excuse me. The right side.
Go ahead.
Give me one second. Donald Trump is claiming that all 261 of these people are violent gang members. That is not the case. I've seen at least 12 different articles with lawyers coming out saying that's not the case for their clients. And they've been sent to violent El Salvadorian. Bro, have you seen this prison? These people, they get handcuffed behind their back, shackled to their legs, then they get crab walked in there. Now, let me tell you something. I don't got no problem with violent gang members that have come into this country and they get sent to that place. I don't got no problem with that because they bring fentanyl, they bring sex trafficking to this country. I don't have no problem with them meeting that fate. But the right side, there is a process to how you do things in this country. You cannot just summarily deport people. Okay? That's like, bro, that's like they just pick you out and firstly, one of these lawyers have claimed that their client was picked out because he had tattoos. And according to and goddamn, I'm so
calm
damn
down.
passionate.
Hold on. Calm down.
No, because this shit is really wrong. It's wrong, and that's how I feel about it.
And real quick, shout out to Harrison Barnes in the building, man. The voice of reason, HB, the voice of reasoning. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to BBO once again. Look, so first things first. I haven't had a chance to actually look at these articles. I've heard different individuals speak on these things, and so my whole thing is once the judge and from a verbal order, right? From a verbal perspective, once he tells a lawyer, this is my decision, this is how I'm ruling, even though he hadn't made it in writing, that's the ruling. You got to abide by that. The second thing is then I don't know exactly what these planes were supposedly. Okay, I think what they said it was 200. It was 200. Quote unquote. I think they said what they call them? Trende something like that.
MS-13, I think.
I think it was Trende. I think it was Trende. Oh, it don't matter.
But Trump used what he did, and his lawyer, and basically he's using the DOJ as his lawyer, which I think is corrupt, and we could talk about that on its own. But his claim
you talking about Bondi? You talking about Bondi?
Yes, the DOJ is not supposed to work for the president directly. Yes, they're appointed, and yes, they work at his pleasure. But no, they're not supposed to represent him in this way. But anyways, he's claiming under this Article 9 that hasn't been used in over 200 years, claiming that the claim is that these Venezuelans, they're they're an enemy of the state, and I could deport them summarily because of that. That's what the article gives him the power to do. But this is illegal as hell, the right side. We are not at war with Venezuela. You cannot say.
But it wasn't about being. And I trust me. I done heard some of these same things. The thing is they're not claiming we're at war with Venezuela. What they're claiming is because the amount of illegal immigrants who came across the border, or the immigrants who came across the border illegal, that's the reason they're saying that we're at war, and not with any specific country, but with all these people crossing our borders illegally. That
shit ain't gonna hold up in court.
And it was interesting that John Roberts, the chief Supreme Court judge, he came out and didn't say Donald Trump's name directly, but said, "Hell, you out of order, man." And then for Trump to come and call for the impeachment of the judge who said, "Well, hold on, get these people their due process, right?" Now, mind you, I'm gonna be honest. If they criminal, if they done wrong, whatever, I ain't got no problem. But everybody deserves their due process. Due process is my whole issue with this. And so to come out and say when the judge is saying, well, they deserve their due process and these type of things, and then Trump say, "No, well, hey, don't turn the planes around. Y'all just go on and go turn them over." And I would ask real quick, Mark. I want to ask you. You brought up earlier. You said that some of the lawyers of these individuals saying that their clients don't have anything to do with this. They're not a part of no games. Do you have like? I want to pull those articles up so the people can see them. Do you? If you have them, let me know. But if you don't, that's fine too. But real quick, let me bring my brother in the building. HB, the voice of reason. Like I always tell y'all, the man, he should be doing voiceovers and damn sound like Mufasa in this month. Respectfully, I say that respectfully. Shout out to my brother Harrison Barnes in the building. Salute, Harrison. Much love and respect, brother.
Thank you much, good brother. This whole situation is scary because you were just asking about what's going to happen with this whole Trump and the judge situation. It's already a done deal. Think about this: the president as a position was given immunity based upon his case going to the Supreme Court. Now, how if he breaks any other law as president, implementing his executive agenda, do you hold him accountable all the way up to the Supreme Court? This judge or that judge or this judge or that judge can say whatever the hell they want. It don't mean nothing till they get to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court has already ruled that as the president acting as the executive in his official capacity, he is immune from prosecution. So what law is the man breaking and doing what he's doing? Not nary a one.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Now, I will say, but it has to be something on the book.
Amazing.
It is. It's incredible. It has to be something. And first off, I wasn't familiar with this acting too. You know, they read it off. I think they said it hadn't been used, like Marky said, maybe 200 years or something crazy. It's still on the books. And real quick, I apologize. Hold on, real quick.
Also used it. My bad.
And the only reason we always got to do things the right way over here. Shout out to my brother Detroit BC in the building, man. Salute, fam. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Shout out to my big sister in this, man, Tony K. Man, Tony, man, I've been working over here. I got to come over and rock with Lou, man. I ain't seen Lou in a minute. I got to go over to, and y'all make sure y'all go check out Rebuttal Sports, man. Lou do a hell of a job over there. That's my brother right there. That's the big homie. Salute to the sis, Tony K, man. My brother Free is in the building. Salute, Free. Much love and respect to D. Free.
Leo.
Y'all go check out D. Free Leo over there at Sports Talk, man. We got a great draft show coming up that we working on, so hopefully we can put that together for y'all pretty soon, man. Shout out to my brother Clarence McLean in the building, doing a hell of a job as well, man. Always rocking in the morning. No duck zone. If he be covering the fights, man. You do a hell of a job. Keep doing your thing, Clarence. Much love and respect, brother. Shout out to my brother Texas G, man. He said, "Hey, don't mess with Texas." All right, I hear you, brother. Shout out to my brother Texas G, man. Much love and respect. My bad. Go ahead, Mark. And Harrison, I thought you brought up a good point as far as what's going to be there to hold them accountable.
Nothing.
Right? Oh, go ahead.
Well, the only thing that could hold him accountable would be impeachment, but he
got the House and
Senate. So he's good. He could do whatever the fuck he wants.
When Harrison said it, I was thinking, I was like, well, you can impeach him.
The judiciary can't hold him accountable because, like you said, the Supreme Court ruled that in his role as the executive, he cannot be held accountable for any crimes.
That's incredible. Now, my thing is
this is set up for dictatorship. The right side, he can do what the fuck he wants.
I disagree. I don't know about dictatorship. I ain't going that far with it yet. I ain't going that far. Even though I do disagree.
I said it's set up for dictatorship. I didn't say he would do it. I said it's set up. If he really wants to push the line and say, let's say he decides, fuck it, I just want to start deporting Puerto Ricans, even though they're U.S. citizens. I want to start deporting violent Puerto Ricans to El Salvadorian prisons. And there's nothing to stop him.
Well,
even though those are U.S. citizens.
I'm pretty sure Puerto Ricans are U.S. citizens. So that alone stops him.
But what's there to stop him?
He can't just send a U.S. citizen to a Venezuelan
prison.
What if there are violent rapists?
What court is going to say that he was illegal?
What if they sell fentanyl and they...
Hold on. I got you. And I want to... real quick. So
I'm just
shout out to
saying.
I understand. We got to be in order though. We got to be in order. You can't just go rambling. We got to go
I
back.
speak facts.
Ain't nobody say you didn't. You just out of order. That's it. You out of order.
Okay.
I have to call it like this. We got my brother in the building, man. Before and we're gonna bring him on. The head usher himself. You understand? Possibly the RuPaul of the boxing community. Possibly. My brother BVO is in the building. BVO, what's going on, family?
Oh, what's going on, man? Shout out to Right Side, the only brother on YouTube with Down syndrome. Salute, man. Salute.
Shout out to my brother. Hey, man, BVO, give me your opening statements, and then we're gonna continue the conversation.
It's a good conversation, man. I just want to listen, man, and I think what Marky's saying has some merit, but I think the thing we got to remember is Trump won, so America's getting exactly what it wanted. Supreme Court just announced some more things that's going on, and I could be wrong. It looks like they're trying to dismantle the federal government so they can take over. I could be wrong though. But
well, I did see the Supreme Court. They came out and ruled that. Well, I don't know if it was the Supreme Court. I think it was a federal court, but came out and ruled Elon Musk was out of order with some of the things he's been doing.
That only lasts up to the Supreme
Trump
Court.
Fired all 5 of the inspector generals for there were specific government departments, and he has to notify Congress within 30 days of doing that. He didn't do that. Like, everything he does is just illegal as hell, and it doesn't even have to be. Like, a lot of these, and even these executive orders, all of them are gonna fail in court.
Calm down.
Everything he does is just bluster.
You know, at the end of the
Marky
day,
don't
I
have a
think
stroke over there. Boy, calm, you breathe a little bit, brother. Breathe.
I'll just say this.
It would only fail in
speaking
court
facts, dog.
if he
Like, the
didn't
man
have
is a
the
waste of
control of
time.
the Supreme Court. Nah, all of that bloviating and protesting and being upset was done is done. As somebody else already said, America voted for this, whether you did personally or not. America voted for this, and we getting what America voted for, and that's what it is. And the Supreme Court has already said, like I said, he can do what he wants, and he's going to do that. He is doing that. There is no check on him, none.
Yeah, I think we got to remember everybody's not like Al Gore, who's going to fall on the sword for democracy. Al Gore could have said he won that 2000 election, but for the betterment of democracy, he said, "I stand down." Those kind of morals don't always, seem to be there. But what I will say is, the Democratic Party has been a failure. We got my man Kareem in there now.
Hakeem, man. The man's name is Hakeem, bro.
My bad.
Stop disrespecting that man called him Kareem, bro.
I thought I said Hakeem, man. I know I'm black, so I know we can't finish our words. My mistake.
Go ahead.
Don't hurt nobody. I know you a trustee, boss. You a trustee.
Thank you, BVO.
Don't hurt nobody. But either way it go, man, I'm just excited we have this conversation. Whenever Trump's in office, all of a sudden black people get brains. So I love it. Shout out to Trump for getting us back focused, man. Let's get this money and run it up for the next 4 years.
That's false.
That sounds racist as hell.
You're gonna be paying more for the next 4 years when Canada puts tariffs on aluminum.
Man, stop it, Marky. Stop. You out of order now. Canada, listen.
Point of order.
Hey, what's your point?
Coca-Cola, excuse me. I think Coors Light, all those different beer companies, I believe, get their aluminum from Canada. I might be wrong. It might get it from Alabama. I may be wrong though. I think you're gonna be paying $2.30 for a can of soda.
Well, 48% of all the groceries that are in the grocery store during the wintertime are from Mexico. So I'm sure we're gonna figure something out.
But the thing is once again, if you look at how Trump, even with the tariff situation, when he said he didn't say we just gonna put tariffs. He said we're gonna put reciprocal. So if you tariffing us, we're gonna put reciprocal tariffs on you. And if you go listen to the prime minister or the president, and technically in Mexico, I can't remember her name. She just got elected, Claudia something, I believe. But then the new premier in Canada, both of them said, okay, wait a minute. We willing to negotiate these things if that's what you're going to do. They both came out and said they're willing to negotiate. And I think that's more or less what that was about. I don't think that it's going to be anything crazy. I know somebody told me the other day, price of eggs was crazy way before Trump got in office. So I think that's a little hysteria from your part, Marky. Can you hear me? Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Is my mic good?
Your mic is good, brother. I think you're wrong on the egg prices. They was like eggs wasn't something I was talking about during my discussions on what my wife could spend going to the grocery store prior to here in the last month or so, month two, like since Trump got elected, to be honest. So I disagree with you on that. Eggs wasn't a part of my budget discussion until now. Because it's a decision at this point. Do you buy the 30-pack do you buy the box for $30, or do you pay $5 or $8 for a dozen? Like that, when was that a part of your discussion? It wasn't. That's Trump.
I'm gonna be like, we don't eat egg. I'm not a big egg consumer. Respectfully, I say that respectfully. So I might not feel it the way y'all feel it. But at the end of the day, my thing is this: when you have and I want to ask you, Harrison, about this, because even with Trump doing what Trump is doing, we have to call out the lack of leadership in the Democratic Party. I'm listening to individuals, and this I gotta.
They are feckless. I hate them.
I gotta listen now. I got a surprise for you with this one, HB. The next presidential candidate coming out of the Democratic Party. You know who it's gonna be?
Josh Shapiro. Or Fetterman, one of the two.
You're going to think I'm crazy when I say it. Stephen A. Smith, baby. Stephen A. Smith for president.
I heard about that, but nah, bro. I don't think we're going to go back to another reality or another TV star. I think stuff is going to get so bad we ain't going to fall for that again.
Have y'all listened to Stephen A. Smith since he's made his political move?
Yes. Oh no, he's reasonable. He's reasonable from the left. Like, I like it. That being said, he don't have no experience, bro. He don't understand government enough to do that. And I think we're going to learn based upon what's happening. And this is just my hypothesis, but I think based upon how things are being cut right now, we're going to learn that putting people in charge of government who don't have no damn experience with running it or understanding what the hell it does is going to impact us in ways that we did not foresee. And we're going to say, you know what? Government did have some good. Maybe we need to shut the fuck up, be appreciative, and say, hey, look, keep my taxes as low as possible. But I want to be able to get in the lake at my state forest or my federal forest or federal state federal park or whatever. I want to be able to fall in the lake and not have the water fuck me up because nobody's watching it, because there's nobody there doing that job anymore because everybody got laid off because of Doge. Like, it's going to be shit that don't affect, like, I don't get in that kind of water. I don't get in water unless it's fucking chlorinated. So that ain't gonna bother me. That ain't gonna bother me. I'm not one of them fucking forestry people. But these people that like to go out and hike and shit.
I'm from the country, so you know I love that. I'm from the country.
Look, you're gonna be fucked up when you go out there and the motherfuckers that was taking care of that shit and maintaining it to make sure that it was cool for you ain't there no more.
I understand what you're saying. And the federal cutbacks, I think they have been they've been very interesting. You know, I live right by I think the second largest Air Force base in the country. And I was looking at the news earlier and they was talking about how these gonna affect Robins Air Force Base and what are the possibilities as far as jobs and these things go. And the good thing is because the country area is expanding, we got about 6 new factories they done built in the last 2 or 3 years. So it's other opportunity, but at the same time, that's a huge thing. Now, I will say though, it's not the federal government it's not the federal government job to be nearly as large as it is. When I can't remember what the numbers were exactly, but they was talking about from 1950 to today, how in 100 or however many years before that, the government had grown 10, 15%. And then as of today, since then, it had shot up like 130% or something as far as the amount of employees and how big it was. And so I don't know if That's the
I'm with
right
you,
way.
brother. I just think we trusted the wrong people, the wrong party. Like we should have held Democrats responsible to cut government because like Obama, like Clinton did it back in his day. Obama was trying to do it with the smaller scalpel because he had a smaller majority to do it with. And I think we could have gone down that path over the next 20 years and sliced government down responsibly in a way that was respectful of the employees that put in the work that keep us safe and do the things that we appreciate from our
Thank you.
federal government, but then also lowers our taxes and gives us something back. For all of the machete slashing that has gone on, has anybody got the motherfucking boost in their goddamn tax return? I motherfucking owe the feds and I don't understand why.
Okay. Now, real quick, I don't think, and it's interesting.
We speaking the facts, dub. Right? Don't
Hold
tell
on,
us to
calm
calm
down,
down.
calm down. I can tell anybody on this damn show to calm down. I don't know who the hell
First
you talking
Amendment,
to.
dub. Right? Side.
I'm gonna stop your damn First Amendment. This is
You're
a private.
dictator.
This is a private company right here. Real quick, Out of Order Promotions LLC is we working on
Dictator, Joe, dub. Right side.
We gonna
Dictatorship.
dictate the hell out of his ass right now. Now I'm just working.
You saw it right there. Wow.
So,
my mic was muted.
Man, calm down, man. Real quick.
Yeah.
We running the show. So I agree with a lot of what Harris has said. The problem is this. Democrats, because they got so extreme with their policies and their views on things, that right now the Democratic Party is at the lowest as far as approval rating with the American people. So the American people didn't feel comfortable.
They aren't a party anymore. Yeah, they're feckless. They've been feckless for the last 20 or 40 years. And when I say that, I mean ineffective. They've been ineffective for the last, except for Obama and Clinton. They've been ineffective overall for a long time. They've been pussies. They've been letting Republicans. The whole reason we're in this situation is because Democrats have been pussies who are afraid to stand up and say, "Yo, what that motherfucker just said was fucking." Oh, I'm sorry.
We monetize now, brother. I don't know if we
I'm sorry.
say
Yes,
some of
sir.
these things. I don't know if we can
Yes,
say
sir. My bad.
Hold on. Let me say something, though. Let me say.
Hold on, let him finish.
Let
him finish first. Let him finish.
Oh, I think he did finish. My bad.
No. I was cussing too much. My bad, though. What I was saying was basically when I feel like Republicans push the envelope with the verbiage or the rhetoric, and Democrats never manned up and called them out on it back when calling them out on it and holding them responsible for their rhetoric was a thing. And so for the last 10, 20 years, Republicans have been able to expand the scope of the rhetoric that has been able to be said about Democrats. Oh, they're this, they're that. Let's hang them. It's treason. It's this, they're that. They're traitors. Okay, so they've expanded that scope to this unbelievable realm where it's easy to say, you know what, we should hang Mike Pence because he didn't do what he needed to do to keep Trump in office. Just using it as an example. We've gone that Democrats were such chumps. They allowed it to go that far, and then now wanna cry like Trump's doing something wrong. You allowed this. You allowed this by not speaking up and saying, "Yo, that's wrong."
Hey, real quick,
because every time that you said something like that, they were on your ass.
Yeah, real quick, man. Shout out to my brother Tommy, man. He just had a hell of an interview over there, showing love in the super chat, man. Shout out to my brother. He said, showing support to a real one. Salute. Appreciate you, fam.
That's
you know
a
it ain't nothing but love and respect.
right there, Dub, right side.
Bro, hold on. I gotta try me a chopped cheese, bro. So I tried my best on everything I love. I tried my best to make one at the crib, and I was like, it tastes good, but I want to see what the New York chopped cheese is like, bro. I gotta get me a New York chopped
Tommy,
cheese,
when you go up there, chopped cheese. Tommy got it for you.
Hey, Tom. Hey, when I get the opportunity to make it up to New York, bro, you got to take me to get a chopped cheese, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta get one. Hey, look, hey, I swear I put it on everything. I made one at the crib, and I was like, I like it, but I gotta try the real thing. You feel me? I gotta try the real thing. So, man, shout out to Tommy, man. Man, I appreciate you in the super chat, bro. Much love and hell of an interview. If y'all want to, the brother Doug, he ain't got nothing but legends and Hall of Famers, and this is who this man is interviewing. he doing a hell of a job over there. Y'all make sure y'all go check my brother out, man. He doing a hell of a job. But go ahead, Marky. As far as what Harrison was saying, how the Democratic Party kind of ended up, and Harrison, that's what I had, the lack of leadership, because after Obama, they had to really shout out. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say about Joe. I don't know what you want me to say. And then it seemed like
Joe tried. His infrastructure bill was decent. Joe tried.
But it seems like
I think Joe
as far as the candidates go, though, it seems like the candidates have got less and less and less. You got this man, and
I think Joe had a lot of good things though, but the right side. He had the CHIPS Act that brought microchips to factories to the U.S.
Right.
And then he had the infrastructure bill.
I didn't like the infrastructure bill. I didn't like it.
Okay,
if you look real quick, if you look at the infrastructure bill, only like 11% of that bill was actually infrastructure. It was so much other stuff in there. I hate bills because I understand I got to go and talk across to this person and this person. They're going to say, well, if you want me to support it, then I want this in it and all these type of things. But it was so much other nonsense. Huh?
That's politics, done right side. Was infrastructure in there?
A little, but it was it was
a lot of big projects going on, though. That wouldn't be going on if it wasn't.
It was less than 20% of the bill, though. But
I agree. I'm not debating you on what percentage it was because I never saw that. But what I'm saying is, like, I know just locally, and when I drive around, I'm annoyed by all of the construction, and I know that came from that bill.
Agreed.
I don't regret it in the sense that I know that that's jobs. I know that that's good for the economy. I know my roads going to eventually, and we need it. That's what I'm saying. So for me, I'm taking the good what I can get. I'm not being unappreciative of what I'm taking that.
All right, hold on. Let me go ahead, Marky. I cut you off. I apologize.
Yes. No, I was just about to say, Barack Obama was a messiah for the Democratic Party, especially after the two disastrous wars in the Middle East, the recession in 2008. Barack Obama came back. He steadied the ship. Okay, now credit to Mitch McConnell. However you feel about that, he managed to stave off Barack Obama getting nominating his own Supreme Court justice. And then after Barack Obama left office, I don't know, they allowed Hillary Clinton, the establishment. They put so much money behind this woman who, bro, there's no life in her. And it's sad. Nobody fucks with this bitch. I'm sorry.
Man, calm down.
Nobody. They push all this money behind her. The movement was behind Bernie at the time.
They cheated Bernie, matter of fact. They cheated him. And I was gonna,
and they anointed this, and they anointed it. Let me speak the right side. And they anointed this bitch. I'm gonna speak it. I'm gonna say it like it is. Sorry, she's a bitch. She spoke so badly about black people, calling us deplorables, and she allowed this man to get elected. Then after that, with this dumb Democratic Party, let me say, they got Joe Biden back into office. They had COVID. They managed to get Trump out. Credit to them. They got a dementia patient sitting in there. They had other people working in the background, passing bills. But then comes Kamala. Nobody liked this bitch. She couldn't beat Joe Biden. The right side. And Cam, I want you to think about that. If she couldn't beat Joe Biden, who was a dementia patient in 2019, what made you think she could beat Trump?
I did.
In 2024?
I told everybody she had no chance. I said.
But this is the Democratic establishment. This is what they want to do.
I think I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I think what people had, like myself, had faith in was not so much that Kamala was the best candidate, but that people wouldn't be so stupid as to vote for what the fuck we're getting. But again, some of what we're getting, I'd say, matter of fact, I'd go as far as to say 60 to 70% of what we gotten so far, I'm okay with because it ain't fucking impacted me. there's another 20 to 30% that I'm like, yeah, that's some fucked up shit. I can see what you're trying to do and see what's coming, and I don't like that because at some point it's going to turn from Bhutanese people and Puerto Ricans to just Negroes that I don't like that said something on Facebook about me 6 years ago.
Exactly.
And I've done that. So I'm kind of like, yeah, at the point where you get to there, hey, look, you're going to have to pull my shotgun from my cold dead hand.
Hey, man, real quick. Shout out to Rusty Cage in the building. Salute to hold on, Marky, calm down. Shout out to Rusty Cage in the building, man. Salute to you, brother. Much love and respect. Shout out to my brother Skills from New Orleans in the building. Salute, man. That's my brother right there, man. Me and Skills, we've been rocking for a minute. Shout out to my brother straight from the sunny side. You understand what I'm saying? The sunny side of Houston. My brother Rick Timms, man. That's the big homie right there. Much love and respect. I appreciate y'all coming through. Smash the like button. Y'all know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all know we don't do politics all the time, but on Tuesdays, it's our politics and it's our conspiracy. So, man, smash the like button. And, hey, go ahead, Marky, go ahead.
Yeah, and I was just about to say, I hope the Democratic establishment realizes that they are a failure. I hope the Democratic Party, there's a rebellion. 2 young women, if I had the ability to vote, I don't, because I live in a territory, but I am a U.S. citizen.
No, that's right.
No, well, there is a bill on the floor.
I was gonna say they're debating that though. They're trying to give y'all the right to vote.
What Democrats it is, we would have to we would have to combine our district with Puerto Rico, and we would have to essentially be under the Puerto Rican government and give up.
Would y'all be willing to do that?
U.S. Virgin Islands.
Would y'all be willing to do that? I'm just asking. I don't know.
I mean, for the right to vote, would we give up our national identity? I don't know. That question is coming up. I'm thinking about it.
When you say
put it on the ballot,
what's y'all national identity? I thought y'all was Americans.
We're U.S. Virgin Islanders. We're Virgin Islanders. We're not Puerto Ricans.
Y'all Americans, though, right?
Yes, we're U.S. citizens, but you're from Atlanta, right? You're from Georgia.
I ain't from Atlanta. No, I'm not. I'm from Georgia, but not Atlanta.
We're from wherever you're from, Dub Right Side. That's my point. You're not from nowhere else.
Hey, real quick, we got to do things the right way on this show, man. We got my brother. Some may know him as the box fanatic, but I call him Paid. Your mama call you Paid, I'm gonna call you Paid. So shout out to my brother Paid in full in the building. Paid, welcome to the show, my brother. Give me your opening statements, man.
Man, yeah, I'm just up here to cook with y'all. I just found the topic that y'all talking about interesting. So yeah, I just don't really agree with all the praise for Obama. Like I don't know if y'all are really praising him, but I just don't like the shit that he was doing when he was in office. I feel like he was controlled.
By who? In your opinion?
Oh.
Shit, the motherfuckers behind the scenes that we don't really see.
Hey, I think that's the majority of Washington. Now, with you saying that, Pay, I want to ask, do you think Trump, because some of the things, and you know, I voted for Trump, but some of the things that he's been doing, I don't.
He's controlled by the man on the big screen right now.
Man, hold on, man, calm down. You can't, you out of order.
My bad.
We gotta have order. We gotta have order on the damn show, man. I don't get. Hey, you right.
Point of order.
Sir, you're out of order.
You're out of order, sir.
Out of order. Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
When I say point of order, you ask me what's my point.
No, I ain't got the order. What the hell going on in here, man?
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
Coming right
back.
back.
Get all of them? Damn, I didn't know it was that bad, bro.
No. So that was for Mark. That one for Mark out order, man. Mark out order right now. But I want to ask Paige, and I want to go around and ask everybody this same question. I know, I think I heard what HB was going to go or elaborate with, but the same way, Paige, you said you felt that Obama was controlled. I'm not going to disagree with that. I think the majority of Washington is controlled. Do you think Trump is controlled?
No. They hate that nigga.
Okay.
Bro, this nigga has sales notes for the Tesla car. Are you serious?
Yeah, this nigga was a salesman for Elon Musk on the front lawn.
And another thing was like
Nigga
I feel
put
like
Elon Musk put another $100 million in his political campaign before he did that.
Look, I do anything.
Nope. After.
Nigga, bruh, he's controlled by Elon. That's what it got to do with.
Oh, but okay. So the same question: Do you think Obama was controlled then?
Yeah. I think every politician is controlled by people that put money in their pockets. Obama is a very rich man after he left the presidency, and he's only supposed to be making $500,000 a year or something like that.
Whoever gets you elected or don't decide not to primary you.
One mic.
I wasn't really going to that when I said that though. I was more so when I said Obama was controlled. I looked at the people that he more so passed laws for and got a lot of shit passed for them was more so Asians and gays. No, my bad. I ain't mean to say that.
I'm gonna disagree with that because he had he tried to pass Obamacare, and that's something that helped everybody. That's something that helped. However you feel about some of the insurance policies in there, that's something that helped everybody down here.
Oh, that shit expensive as hell up here. That Obamacare shit.
See, the problem I had with Obamacare was I had a job. Well, I have a job. I ain't had, and I have private insurance. And so what Obamacare actually did was because I didn't, I had my own insurance. Then I ended up paying $500, $600. I can't remember how much it was now, but I ended up paying on something. I'm like, wait a minute, why are you taking money? Because I got my own insurance. You taking money from me? That don't make sense to me.
Right.
Hey, I don't disagree with that, but there are some people that can't.
How the hell did that happen?
And they want. Excuse me.
No, I was just questioning Dub on how the hell did that happen to him.
That was the pilot. So you remember they had to
are you talking about like there was a tax?
Yeah, it was a tax. It was a tax. So there was a tax first off with your private insurance thing, and then I didn't know this piece of it either. If you didn't have insurance, you got taxed as well. So
yeah, but that was because they wanted you to put in as everybody. In other words, like a chunk of my paycheck goes directly to my healthcare as a state government employee, and I get some of the best healthcare that any, you know what I mean, healthcare insurance than anybody. And it's because everybody that works for the state that I work for is putting in on that. And that's what Obama was trying to bring with Obamacare. And so what he was saying was, hey, look, you put in this amount based upon your income, not even based upon your health. Just based upon the insurance company would say based upon your health. He was saying based upon your income, put this in. And I'm not saying that it didn't impact you the way that you're saying it did, or you wound up with a bill. But to be honest, the reason why you wound up with a bill wasn't because of Obamacare. It was because your employer's a fucking cheap asshole. Excuse my language.
Man, you gotta stop with all the F-bombs, bro.
No, we don't.
My bad. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, let that man cuss. Respectfully.
Let that man cuss on your show. Damn anything you got going. Let that man cuss.
First Amendment.
My apologies, brother. I'm gonna do it again. My apologies.
No, you fine. I ain't. I don't really care about that shit anyway. So, damn. I just cussed. I just cussed. So go ahead.
I wanted to say.
And shout out to my sister Ty in the building. Salute, Ty.
I keep trying to get to this. I keep getting cut off.
Hey, Doug,
the two. What you say?
Hold on, Pay. Hold on 1 second, Pay.
You can hear me. That's all.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you. I can hear you. The two young ladies that. What?
I gotta do it. Go ahead, Marky. Go ahead. I'm just giving.
Okay. All right.
And shout out to all. Much love and respect.
Yeah, love and respect, niggas. Yeah, the two young ladies. I hope that the Democratic establishment does not get in the way of. Is Ocasio-Cortez and Jasmine Crockett.
Oh God!
I wouldn't mind seeing them run for president. I think those two young ladies, they're sharp. I think they have very populist values. They have they come from working class backgrounds. They're not billionaire fucking oligarchs like Elon Musk and Donald Trump. They come from wealth. Anyways, Those are the two young ladies I would like to see run. I think they could dust J.D. Vance. He doesn't have any principles. If you go back 8 years, this man was saying Donald Trump is a fucking sleaze bag. Said that direct. That's a direct quote. If you go back 8 years and he was on MSNBC, he said Donald Trump is the worst president that has ever sat in the White House. He supported his impeachment. Then he also is quoted as saying Donald Trump is Hitler. Excuse me, is the closest thing we've had to Hitler. It's this man is a disgrace, and I don't think he could beat any of these two young ladies.
So he can't change his mind?
Not in that way, in that quick a fashion, Dub Right Side. No, he's an unprincipled person.
Amazing.
No,
yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing. You could go from calling somebody Hitler to say, hey, listen, I'm not even going to engage with that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I think those two young ladies would dust their feet off with him. That's my opinion.
I'm gonna just be honest. It's gonna sound bad, y'all. And this ain't me trying to talk negative, but I'd have heard them say some shit. I'd be like, wow.
They can't change their mind.
No, I ain't saying about changing their mind, nothing like that. I'm talking about some of the things when you come out and say you want to arrest people. Oh, wait, hold on. I'll pull the clip, but I believe she said, well, it's not illegal to cross the border illegally, or something like that. I was like,
yeah, bro, they go too far, bro. They go too far. It's like the only people that may vote with them is people that's from like New York or Los Angeles who are jaded to what's actually going on
let me say
in the country. Like that's
hold on, you keep talking over everybody. Mark, let the man finish.
No, I was done there, but I'm just Like, don't get me wrong, I feel like AOC is very well spoken and she has some decent ideas, but like a lot of Democrats, she goes way too far to the left. Embrace like that whole embracing the trans thing, like not walking away from it. Like you just lost every election across the country, in part because of DEI and trans and this and that. And Democrats are still too stupid and feckless to walk away from that shit because they feel like they're going to lose so many fucking votes.
Relax.
I'm sorry. So many votes from from that community. And it's like, hey, look.
They didn't help y'all from the beginning.
Thank you. What it look like? What are you doing? But they're chumps.
Because they wanted the black vote. To be honest with Kamala, I don't really feel like niggas was fucking with her for real.
That's a fact.
To be honest,
niggas
I
fucking
like
with her.
The reason why they brought her in is to gain the black vote. But some niggas was just voting for her just because she a woman, bro. Like not thinking about what her past, where the fuck she came from, and what the fuck she really think of niggas. Like that was what fucking me up. I heard so many females talking about, well, I'm voting for Kamala. Why? Because she black? Yup, and she a black woman. Man, y'all, that shit crazy.
Yeah, so you vote for Trump, why? Because he white? Because he a goddamn felon? That shit crazy.
No, that's not. But see, this the difference.
I don't know, though, right? I just think some of the logics for not voting for Kamala, and I respect your opinion, absolutely paid. And I respect that 1,000% if you didn't vote for Kamala for that reason.
Hey, I don't even
respect your right.
To be honest, bro. To be real, I don't even fuck around with politics at all. I don't even vote at all. Only thing I take place in is like the branches. That's the only time I vote. Cause if we being real shit, bro.
Yeah.
Man, our vote don't count towards that president shit.
Yeah, it depends on which state you live in.
You got electoral college that elect the motherfucking president, and you can find the motherfuckers whoever the I think it's I don't know how many it is per per state, but they the motherfuckers that get the president in office.
Yeah, I mean it's seven swing states. It's 7 swing states.
If I can cut it real quick, I'm sorry, Doug.
Go ahead.
I'm just fucking cut it real quick, and I'm just gonna say this. I know all Americans ain't listening to what I'm saying. I don't know how many people is on here, but if you want to live in America, America was founded with a government. We need to have a government. I said this the last time I was on here. Government is meant to serve the wealth or the commonwealth. of all. It's meant to protect and to serve for all people. We need to have it. We need to pay for it. It cannot be where we think we are so selfish and can say, well, look, I don't want my dollar going to help that person because I don't engage in that. We have to get back to understanding what the basis of a government is and understanding that it's actually healthy. Don't get me wrong. Does the government we have need to be cut? Absolutely. We're doing it, I think, a little bit the wrong way. But we as citizens have to get back to appreciating government. And until we do, we're gonna be messed up.
Hey, bro, no offense, bro. I swear to God, when I first jumped on the panel, bro, I thought you was a fucking robot. I'm not even bullshit, fam. Swear to God, I'm like, man, do this nigga got a voice alter on him or some shit? Like, shit.
No, my voice changed at 13, and I've been catching women with it since.
I ain't mad at it. Shout out to Karma Serene in the building. Karma, I don't know what happened. I can't even see your comment. I can see it in my chat, but I can't see it on the regular chat. I don't know what happened.
She probably blocked. That's crazy.
Nah, she can't be blocked. Can't be. I go make sure I go figure that out. I go figure that out. Real quick, let me ask this question right here. And I want to go to Karma question that she just asked. She said plenty of people voted for Trump because he's a white man. Why do black people always have to be held to the highest standard? What's y'all opinion on that question?
What she mean by that?
We're chumps. We vote with Democrats and they're chumps.
Hold on. One voice, one mic at a time.
I'm just trying to understand, because that's like a vague question. Like, what does she mean by that? Like,
I ask her to clarify. Karma, if you can clarify for Pay, go ahead, HB, and then we go into market.
I was just taking it back to the earlier question. It's because Democrats are chumps, and traditionally, African Americans, blacks have felt like Democrats serve them. And to be honest, don't get me wrong, they actually do. Their policies are actually better for the commonwealth, the common good. Republicans believe in tearing down government, as we see what they're doing. So Democrat policies are better. That being said, Democrats are chumps. I want to say the other word. They're chumps. And that takes it, that connects it to Congress. They're chumps. They won't say what needs to be said. They have no backbone. Republicans say whatever comes to their mind. They defend whatever Trump
got
does.
Backbone though. You see, she don't back down from those people.
Bruh.
Hey, real quick, we got to do things the right way on the show.
I'm sorry, Dub. I'm just talking. I'm sorry.
No. It ain't. Hold on. Calm down. We got my brother in the building. You know what I'm saying? One of the greats when it comes to talking sports. I think this is the first time I'm going to hear him talk politics. I believe this is the first time. So we got to get a brother the flow, man. We got D Free in the building.
Leo.
Salute to my brother Free. What's going on, Free?
What's good?
Give me your opening statements, brother.
Man, every time we talk about this dude, I suddenly want a sun kiss or clementine or tangerine, something. I all of a sudden want an orange. But I'm listening to y'all up here cooking, and I mean, I gotta put the blame where the blame is it should go, rightfully so. This is Dub right side fault. He voted for him. It's Dub right side fault.
Facts.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull. Heaven. I try my best to tell the truth. People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery. But you ain't catching me in half truth and lie.
Go ahead.
It's a bunch of facts.
Go ahead, Free.
But nah, I mean, I told y'all what it was before he came into office. I said this dude is not the right person for the office. Everybody that vote for him, y'all gonna get what y'all deserve because y'all voted for him. I told y'all it was going to be a mistake. Y'all still decided to vote for him, so now everybody crying. But it's too late to cry wolf now. Y'all voted for him.
It ain't. I'm not crying about. Like I said, with every president, there are things I agree with. There are things I disagree with. I just in this situation, I disagree with this man with what he did, as far as the whole define the judge's orders. You know what I'm saying? I can. Hey, I call a spade a spade. I still think he's better than Joe Biden.
Hey,
in what way?
I mean, I'm gonna put
because
it like
the man. Hold on, real quick. Let me answer. In what way? Because the man is at least coherent. At least the man knows where he's at.
Are you serious?
Y'all basing that off the experience that y'all don't even have, Dub. And I love you, but that's not the experience that you have. That man had one debate where he acted incoherent.
Hold on. Y'all out of
My
order.
bad.
Y'all out of order.
You out of order.
Y'all out of
me.
I want order.
Hey, Dub.
Y'all out of order, man. Y'all
You out of order.
I want order.
Being Israel in this motherfucker. I'm just telling you. Go ahead, Marky. Go ahead. Then we go into free back to Harris and we'll pass it around. Go ahead.
Yeah. Firstly, this man Trump lies on a daily basis. And contradicts himself. Him and his press secretary. Not only that, listen, oh my God, I listen to Trump while I'm at work with my headphones. It is the funniest shit you will ever hear. With the way how he goes on about fraud. We're finding fraud. And he switches up the numbers from second to second. We're finding tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of cases of fraud and millions and billions and trillions of dollars of fraud. This man is not coherent in any way, shape, form, or fashion. He's funny. He's entertaining. He's charismatic. That's all it is. He's more energetic. I'll give you that. But Joe Biden, I don't disagree. Joe Biden was a dementia patient. I can't even defend him. He was a dementia patient. I can't even defend that.
Hey, what I would say is
at the damn podium and everything. Fuck out of here. That nigga need to be in our old folks' home.
Hey, what I would say is
Trump's the same age.
Hold on,
all that shit. Trump's the same age. Bro, y'all wild.
One mic. Go ahead, Free. Then we're going to Harrison.
What I was going to say is I'd rather have Joe Biden be asleep at the podium, not doing anything, than to have somebody in there doing everything wrong.
Thank you.
When you
how you come in the office and fuck a good economy up?
What are you talking about? A good economy? Prices were.
Hold up.
We weren't in inflation.
My bad. I won't say good economy. I won't say good economy.
Already.
I'll say how you come in and take things down. I won't say good.
We were a stable economy. We were 6 years due for a recession. And we came through the COVID crisis as the best economy in the world.
And all of a sudden, we're in a recession. They trying to talk like we're not. But you know what, Dub, if you know anything about a recession, at the point where where people start talking about, well, are we in a recession? 6 months later, they're going to say, well, yeah, back in about February or March, we went into a recession. Am I wrong?
I agree with you, Cam. I think people respectfully are just retarded. I think they're stupid. I think they don't understand economics. I think they don't understand inflation or tariffs. Do you know Donald Trump has said multiple times on his campaign trail that he would get inflation down to 0%? Do you know what that means?
You know they like pimps and hoes.
The only time when inflation is at 0% is in a recession. But people are just retarded. They're stupid. They don't know that. And they don't know that this man is stupid.
Bro, they like pimps and hoes. They tell you one thing and do another. Straight up.
The man is a thief. And not only that, he took, did you see what he did? He took down he's planning to take down the financial it's the protection agency that runs PayPal and Cash App and all these other financial institutions. He's planning to get rid of that.
Who is that?
So that Elon Musk to turn Twitter basically into a bank.
Who is that? Who are we talking about?
I'm talking about what agency? It's a federal agency that. It's a federal. Go ahead.
No, I'm asking. You said it's a federal agency.
Yeah, it's a federal agency that regulates
CFPB
financial. Say that again.
CFPB.
What does that stand for, real quick, Harrison? Respect.
Consumer Financial Protection Bureau.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it exactly.
Y'all know that Trump took down the memorial that they had for Black Lives Matter down here in DC.
Yep.
He did.
He took the whole memorial down. They named the whole block after Black Lives. It was the memorial.
That was DEI.
Based off of Black Lives, the people that lost their lives during that time that Trump got into office. The people that lost their lives, they created that memorial and they changed the street to Black Lives Matter Avenue. He took the whole thing down. They taking it down right now as we speak.
Ain't no motherfuckers protesting?
No.
Because
if they do, Washington ain't getting no federal money.
Yeah. But don't y'all? So I gotta ask. Hold on. I gotta ask this question. So when it comes to Washington D.C., Washington's always a strange place to me because you got the president, then you got Congress, but then you got, I believe you got a mayor, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how all of that works. So who's the mayor right now? Bowser. Right?
Yeah. Is that a woman?
It's a woman.
The black lady. Respect.
Yeah, Bauer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So okay. I don't know, and I just once again Washington D.C. always confused me because I don't know if it's that shit federal land sometimes.
No,
I don't know.
The entire city of Washington D.C. is federal. You don't own anything. The federal government owns D.C. That's one of the reasons why I said I would never buy a house in D.C. because you don't own the land. The federal government owns that land. You just own your house. That's the only thing you own is the house. Whenever they decide they want to use that land, they will buy you out and you have to find somewhere else to live.
That's fucked up.
Amazing.
Eminent domain.
Yep.
That's fucked up. Hey, but did he ever release the JFK files?
They released them today. The problem is
it's the same shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say the problem is everything that was released is what we already know. Like right. it was and that's why, like I said, it was a nothing burger. Just like when they released the Epstein files, it was shit we already knew.
Right.
And so that's 2 in a row. At what point are you guys gonna believe? Dub. So now that's 2 in a row. At what point are you guys gonna believe? One question. Real quick. I'm sorry. At what point are you guys going to believe that government actually can and does do what it's supposed to do? So the country, 60-70% of the country believe for the last 40 years that there was some nefarious files that were there. And then Trump releases everything all in one day, 70,000 pages, unredacted. And nothing burger.
They're not unredacted. And matter of fact, me personally, I don't even believe it's all the files. The reason being is because a lot of those files, it says okay for release or something like that. And so I don't believe it's all of them.
But that's what Trump says. I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shit. So my whole thing is, and hey, you heard I didn't. Hey, this ain't no Trump friendly episode today. I ain't got no problem with it. My whole thing with it is though, I feel like at the end of the day, when it comes down to releasing these files, and man, the only thing we found out who the actual shooter was. You know what I'm saying? Some dude from the mob, supposedly, according to these files, was the one who pulled the trigger. Yeah. What's interesting to me is, and I done heard a lot of people talk about this. Nowhere does it. Well, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't been able to go through all the files myself. I'll be quite honest. This shit just got released like 6 o'clock or something like that today. 5 o'clock, right before the damn day was over. As far as the federal government, you know how that time go, Harrison. It got released at the last moment, so I haven't had a chance to go through all of it. But the only thing, I mean, we know who the shooter is, and it seemed like the CIA, which we thought, and the mafia were working together and the shooter who shot the final shot was in the grassy knows, and it came from a supposed mafia individual. My thing is, I've heard so many other individuals talk about how Israel and Mossad had so much to do with this, and it does seem like if you want to talk about if somebody does have Trump in their pocket, in my personal opinion, I would say we need to go and we need to be. Israel is the people that we probably need to be investigating as far as the most one of the most criminal. And I know that ain't popular, but it is what it is. Israel and Mossad. These, I believe, they had a lot to do with it, and that's some of the files that are redacted that ain't came out because in my personal opinion, I think Trump he too friendly with Israel. He trying to protect them. I think he out of order.
And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick before I lose this thought. Please. I'll tell you why. JFK figured out that Israel was funding the what's it called? The
military industrial complex.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah. And he was trying to break that stuff up. And that's why, in my opinion, this is just hypothesis, guess, based upon what you're saying, what I know about it. I think that would be why they participated in that would be because he figured that out and was trying to dismantle it, and they tried to take him out. And Trump, and you see why everybody's friendly because that's all bread. That was all. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Even with that, I believe shit. I don't believe it was just man, because it was multiple motherfuckers shooting, bro. It wasn't. It had to be. It wasn't just that like they used that nigga as the fall guy. But that what the fuck is his name?
I can't think of his name right now.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah,
no, Lee Harvey Oswald.
It wasn't Lee Harvey Oswald.
It was Lee Harvey Oswald.
That was the fall nigga. That was
as the fall guy. I'm bringing
because at the end of the day, bro, you gotta think, man. Like, who in their right motherfucking mind finna believe? But back then, they didn't have like news stations like we do now. But back then, bro, you gotta think motherfuckers ain't finna. What nigga you know got a shot that motherfucking good that can go front to back, hit you in your head, come back, hit you in your chest.
He was a veteran.
Like that.
Man, how you gonna? What, man? He from Wanted. Was that Wanted? He from Wanted. He curving bullets out this mother. What you talking about?
For real, like that shit is just crazy, bro. That like any motherfucker.
It had to be multiple shooters.
Bullshit.
That's why I mean, and once again, like I said, they gave the name. I'll look it up in a second, but they gave the name of the supposed mafia shooter who was a part of it. But I'm gonna be honest, it's still hard for me to believe. They said
then it was another nigga they said it was a police officer that got killed that same fucking day. I forgot what his name was, but they said that he looked similar to JFK. But it was I don't know, bro. Like they said it was a body swap or some shit that happened with that situation.
Yeah. Troy Graham, it really doesn't matter. It's just food for thought. It's people have been thinking about these things and talking about it for a long time.
Right. But anybody in their right mind never would have believed that it was that nigga that shot through that fucking window, bro. Hell.
I mean, but think about it. I mean, they had Trump. They almost got him this year. I mean, this man had a clear shot on a sloped roof with a rifle. People, and 5 minutes before he got up there, people are shouting and saying, hey, it's a dude with a gun. He's going up a ladder. They shouting 5 minutes before Trump going on stage. Shouting to the police. They don't do nothing about it. But as soon as he get a shot at Trump, immediately he's dead.
I think that shit was fake. I ain't even gonna. I swear to God, I feel like that.
No, somebody died.
I was gonna say I don't know about fake.
Somebody died.
But I think a lot of this stuff is scripted.
Y'all assume too much about government.
Have y'all
ever seen
too
much about government?
What is it, The Zionist? Have y'all ever seen that documentary? It's a 2-part documentary. Have y'all ever watched it?
The Zionist?
Zygonist.
Like zygotes? What is that?
I'm probably saying it wrong. I have to pull it up for you. But basically, just going through the whole and real quick, we got to get to one more topic. Because we got another show getting ready to come up, And I think this topic alone is going to take 30 minutes as far as everybody's conversation. It came out today. I think the transcript, there it is right there. Thank you. The Zeitgeist. That's it. The Zeitgeist. Appreciate you, Karma. Y'all look that up, man. It's. I mean, I watched it in college, but man, it's still relevant today, in my personal opinion. So, but I want to ask this last question before we move on. Well, we got another show. So, it comes out today, the transcript with Trump and Putin on the phone. Seems to be a very friendly call. They're talking about a ceasefire as far as certain assets and energy and actual assets as far as what's necessary to keep the Ukraine moving forward and the people in Ukraine alive, the critical assets that they have there, to stop attacking them. Seemed like they had some type of agreement that they wanted to come to, at least an agreement on ceasefire and on that piece of thing. But seemed like it was a very friendly call with these two individuals. What's y'all thoughts on that? And I'll give my opinion last. We're going to pass it around. I want to hear from Marky first. Well, actually, we got to get BVO in here. I apologize. BVO is back on the panel. BVO, what's your thoughts as far as Trump and Putin having a friendly call to kind of come to an agreement on a ceasefire with Ukraine and Russia?
I think it sucks, man. When it comes to Trump and Putin, because I feel like Putin does a good job manipulating Trump, probably telling Trump what he want to hear, like, you know, hey, you're the greatest, I love you. And Trump has kind of been always, you know, willing to hear good things about himself. But speaking about that JFK thing, people got to remember, JFK is the first president, and it hasn't been one since, that's actually actively prosecuted the mob. So it could be.
That's not because in New York and I believe at that time it was under I believe it was Bush Sr. who was the president at that time, when Rudy Giuliani went on his whole RICO stuff against the mob, prosecuting the mob. So I can't say he's the only president.
No, I'm talking about federally.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, federally. That's the only person when you see it was a mandate to, because before they would just, you know, put bugs on people like Marcus Garvey, or, you know, because they didn't want to have a rise what they called the Black Messiah. But
real quick, you free? Is that both of you? Is that you free? Okay, I got you.
What?
Go ahead.
I think the thing we got to remember is JFK was trying to do some things right. And whenever you try to do some things right, you're not going to survive in America. You see that Eisenhower waited till his last day in office to tell you about the dangers of the military industrial complex that he actually built for World War II. There was no such thing as a military industrial complex until Eisenhower himself built it. That's because we were trying to fight against, you know, Germany and, you know, the Soviet Union and all that stuff. So it's a tough thing. Especially when you're talking about, you know, files from 40, 50. We almost getting to like 70 years ago on some of this stuff. And the sad part is that we'll never get the real answers. And just remember that JFK lost his life, and his mother and father never knew who took their son's life. To me, that's the saddest thing in the world, where your parents don't know who took their child from them. So
BVO, did you know?
No matter. Let me say this. I'm done.
My bad. I apologize.
And I'm just saying we got to put the human element on it. Dr. King is. If you ever see the video of Martin Luther King III, he was crying and fell out when he seen his son in that casket. Man, we cannot lose our empathy. That these are real life people who died, and their parents end up going to their grave without knowing who took their child's life. That's the most, if you're a father or mother, that's the saddest thing in the world. Can you imagine if someone did something to your child and you don't know who did it? Dr. King, JFK, Robert Kennedy, these guys left the earth without their parents knowing who did this to their children. So let's not forget that, you know, America is a great country. But let's not forget the violence that's perpetrated in America.
Do you know that Malcolm X was murdered in front of his family?
Yeah.
We're not being empathetic enough to this man was assassinated in front of his wife and kids.
In front of the entire country. In front of the entire world.
And the thing I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna be brief because I'm like my man Dub, I'm going on and on. But I can tell you this. I remember reading about Martin Luther King's last day. And I'll be honest with you, I cried. To think he was in his hotel relaxing, he had just came back. If you remember the speech, his last speech, they said was his greatest speech ever. You know, I seen the mountaintop. He coming out to have a cigarette and chill. And next thing you know, his head is on the ground and he's out of here. Can you imagine all that because he wanted to help his people? So let's not lose the human element that a lot of these people lost their lives and their parents never knew who took their child from them. So if we come on here clowning and joking, let's not forget that Martin Luther King was a real person. JFK was a real person. These are people's kids who got murdered live. So I'll leave it at that. I just want to make sure we don't lose the human element of this thing. Some people's parents went to their grave without knowing who hurt their baby. And that's the saddest thing in the world. And I'm done.
Yeah, BVO, I just want, before we move on to Ukraine and Russia, I just wanted to say, did you know that basically the entire Kennedy family, except Robert Kennedy, that's alive now, and there was a female relative, she's out of the public eye. Outside of those two, the entire Kennedy family died prematurely, like in plane crashes or in car accidents.
The plane crashes, that was crazy. Go ahead.
Multiple plane crashes.
Right. right. That's why I say that's crazy.
Okay, or illnesses, quote unquote illnesses and heart attacks. So I don't know. But
well, you got to remember with and I kind of have styled my life and I'm nowhere near as important as Joe, but Joe Kennedy was a guy who came to this country with nothing and made up in his mind that his children would be his legacy.
Joe Kennedy was the man. Never mind.
No, you missed what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this man was a bootlegger, so he was a drug dealer.
Right. I was going to say that the man one of the biggest bootleggers of all time.
This is what I'm saying though, Dub. He wanted his family to be great. His son went to World War II, went on a suicide mission, never came home, so he didn't get to do what he wanted to do. His other son, JFK, was a bright guy, became president. His son Bobby became the attorney general. And then he had his son Teddy Theodore, became one of the most respected men in Senate history. So what I'm saying is this: if you think about the story of Joe Kennedy Sr., he made his mark, but it's just, to me, it's so sad to think he lost two of his boys and never knew it happened to him. I remember a story of my great grandma not knowing who killed her son. I think we got to remember, man, when we talking about this stuff, we got to have some empathy with it, because even though we look at them as not as real people, man, somebody lost their son, man. I'm telling you, man, you read some of these stories for real, it'll make you cry, man. When you hear about Martha, think about this. Malcolm X died. He had no burial insurance and no house insurance. His house was firebombed 2 days before he died.
Crazy work.
I mean, we gotta look at what Betty Shabazz went through. Look at what Coretta Scott went through. Coretta Scott King had to file for bankruptcy. Shout out to Atlanta and Coca-Cola for building her a new home. But just think if they wouldn't have did that. I'm telling you, man, whenever we talking about these real life people, we got to remember it's some sad stories that come with this stuff. I mean, people losing their children. It's wild. My bad. I don't want to mean that.
No, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. And I think that's when you kind of addressing when Troy said, why do we care about it? That type of thing. And I mean, at the end of the day, to shed light on American history, you know what I mean? I think that's very important. And like BVO just said, man, these were actual people. People have suffered, and you still got people suffering from these type of things right now. So I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I definitely understand. Go ahead, Mark. I know you had something to say about that.
No, I just wanted to move on to Ukraine and Russia.
Now, real quick before, and I'm glad. I'm just gonna tell you, they're gonna tell me, you can't say certain things about Ukraine. So let's keep it as PG as we can as far as this conversation goes. But definitely, let's break down exactly what's going on and what was your thoughts on the call, Troy? I said Troy, Marky. I'm reading Troy comment right now. So, Marky, what's your thoughts on the phone call with Putin and Trump and the Ukraine Russia situation?
I guess it's a step towards something. They were talking about not. There's basically a partial ceasefire at this point. They're not going to be any more strikes on infrastructure or electric, or electric facilities that power Kiev and Kursk. So I guess that's good, but they're still going to be fighting in the region. Like some of the stuff I've been seeing today is horrific. Like there was a North Korean soldier, he was injured, he was down, and then a death drone from the Ukrainians flew over him and he tried to run, and this ball of death, he fell down and this ball of death just hit him in the chest and he exploded. Like it's crazy out there. So I hope to see that ended. Like there's been over 800,000 Russians that have died. Putin, I think once Trump leaves office, he's probably gonna try this again. I think there's really nothing they can do to stop him because Ukraine is not a NATO country. Their chance to become a NATO country was back in 1992 when they decided to sign a treaty to give up their nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
Now, in that treaty, the U.S. promised to protect them, or excuse me, to give them military support. Now, Trump has decided he wants to dismiss that treaty and summarily turn on and off the tap of not only military intelligence, but rockets and fuel and different supplies. But it is what it is. That's his power. This is an unpopular war. People don't want to be in it anymore. So if this is a step towards peace, it's a good thing. I don't got no problem with it. But one more thing. I do got a problem with how he glazes Putin. I do got a problem with how he blatantly lies for Putin. And he does this so that Putin can have good headlines for his state-run media when he shows it back to his people, how he verbally abuses and berates Zelensky in the White House when they're talking about, why you don't wear a suit? Shut the fuck up.
But Trump didn't say that. Trump didn't say that.
No, I don't get.
And matter of fact, when that question was asked, when that question was asked, Trump literally said, "Shit, I think he dressed nicely."
and then he winked at the dude. Then he winked at the dude that asked the question.
But the dude, and I saw an interview with the guy, and man might be lying. If he lying, he lying. But the man
he lied.
Hold on. But the man did say we never discussed it. But, I think the American people. I was thinking to myself. I was like, I don't give a damn if the man wears a suit or not. I never even noticed it. I've never noticed it.
Bro, it's so disrespectful. And he does that for Putin's state-run media. That's all he does that for.
We're gonna pass
and you know what? If that's a good negotiation tactic, if that's something to scratch Putin's back, hey, okay, if that helps end the war, but I don't like how the world order is being disturbed, and that's one of the reasons I didn't like Trump. Because of what's the word? His diplomatic policy. I don't like it at all. I think he glazes Putin too damn much.
I ain't got no problem. I want to pass it around. HB, what's your thoughts on that call? And real quick, I gotta let y'all know We got about 13 minutes. We got another, and I think we're gonna start doing. I might start splitting them up twice a month, something like that. Every other Tuesday, we just do a full 3-hour political show, something like that. Then a full 3-hour conspiracy show. I don't know exactly how, but hey, this is a good conversation. I'm enjoying the conversation. Go ahead, HB.
Try to be quick. So
No, take your time. No, don't take your time. Take your damn day. Take your time.
So as far as the whole suit thing and why does Zelensky get criticism for not wearing a suit? Why the hell does Elon Musk get to bring his child putting boogers on the Resolute desk into the office he has a jacket on, but then he's wearing jeans, sneakers, a t-shirt, and a Make America Great hat. And nobody cares about his outfit, but we care about another president. Are we serious? Just throwing that out there. I think that's FOS. Then going back to somebody kept bringing up the word empathy, and I guess you guys haven't been paying attention to King Elon. Prince Trump has been, you know what I mean, messing with King Elon, and King Elon says that empathy is the Western civilization's biggest weakness or failure, is that we actually care about people who don't live within our borders. That's our biggest failure. So as far as empathy, I don't see that happening from this administration, from this kingdom. And then to get back to Dub's original question, which was the thoughts on the phone call between Trump and Putin, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like we kind of got bitched out. I'm gonna be honest, because Trump coming into office said that we would have never went to war. Not we would have never went to war, but that Russia would have never invaded Ukraine if, he was the president. And so 50, 60, however many days in, after he promised that he was going to stop it on day one, here we are with Russia taking a limited ceasefire deal.
Why y'all don't have the same smoke for Joe and why y'all don't have the same smoke?
Whoa. We just was calling Joe all kinds of decrepit and old.
I'm not asking that. My question is when the Donbass region was taken and when under Obama, when the other region was taken, what was the smoke for those presidents? And now y'all have smoke for Trump, but ain't nothing been taken. Hold on. Ain't nothing been taken as far as Ukraine territory goes under Trump. Nothing. It was taken under, respectfully, Democratic presidents.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. That's for Harrison, real quick. Then
go ahead.
We got to get D free in here. Then we come to you, BBO. That's a question.
Regardless of what president they took it under, they took the action, and they're still taking the action. And my point was, like, at this point, they're saying, hey, look, we're keeping the territory, and there's nothing that you or anybody else is going to do about it. Say what? Chump me, I dare you. And that's what they're doing. At least that's what it looks like to me. So, the ceasefire is limited. It took 60 plus days. No hate. You know what I mean? The fact that he's getting it done, that's great. But then what I saw today was reports that Russian soldiers are using armed drones to chase Ukrainian civilians around as training. Now, don't get me wrong. I can't go on vacation to Ukraine. So, in part, I can care less. At the same time, come on, are we going to sit here and say that our new strong man president is really that strong man when that's what's going on? Let's stop bullshitting.
I ain't mad at it. D Free, same question. What's your thoughts on that call with Trump and Putin? And real quick, shout out to my sister Harlow, man. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to Harlow. She do a hell of a job over there. Always live in the middle of the day, man. I can't always catch it, but hey, she do it. Hey, now she'll cuss your ass out, but Shout out to Harlow, man. Much love and respect, sis.
She probably
Go
speaks
ahead.
facts.
No, she be cooking over there. They be cooking. They be talking some. I say it respectful. Go ahead. Free.
Yeah, no, I mean, as long as they cease fire, because my whole thing is you got a whole bunch of innocent people that ain't got nothing to do with the war that's in the middle of all of that. They dying over there, and they ain't got no problem with nobody. They just trying to live their life, but they stuck in a country that's at war with another country. So you got two countries full of innocent people that's just dying. So they need to do something to stop all that, because you got a bunch of innocent kids, women, men, older folks that's dying for no reason. They need to do something.
Hold on, real quick. Hey, shout out to my sister Ty. She said, Dub, you out of order with your boxing channel, but I like this one here a lot. We need a space where we can talk honestly and hopefully and that. Hey, that's what we do.
We could talk about that dumb son of a bitch.
Well, hey, that's how Marky feel. I ain't got no problem. And matter of fact, to be honest, I love just having the conversation in general. Hey, I love having it. Shout out to my sister Ty in the super chat, man. With the $2, just love and support. She said, much love, sis. I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that.
That's nice, bro.
Hey, man, she showing love. What are you talking about?
Most deaf, dog. That's what I'm saying.
You out of order, man. You Marky, hold on.
No, that wasn't even no petty shit.
We got to get this nigga to drop, man.
What?
This is outrageous. This is outrageous.
No. Rough on him now.
No, he needs to know.
Okay.
He's always crying.
Go ahead, BBO. Give me your thoughts, and we getting ready to shut down. We got the next show coming up. BBO, man, what's your thoughts on the Trump-Putin call?
I'm gonna just be pretty honest with you. There's nothing you can really do. Trump is like a lot of us who's a egomaniac, and he's very transactional. So I can't talk bad about him because I've been that way. I'm sure that Putin tells him a lot of things he wants to hear. I think it's dangerous when a leader can be compromised by kind words, but I'm not gonna sit here and bash Trump, because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I grew up, praying for my leaders. I just hope that he makes some good decisions, and he kind of scares with these trade wars and things of that nature. But like Free said it best, man. I've been blessed to see Kiev and these places. It's just sad to see that these people are living horribly because a misunderstanding. At the end of the day, America should have never been in the Ukraine. America needs to leave Ukraine alone. Ukraine has always been an extension of Russia since, they pretty much are cousins. And because we decided to want to change the administration that was in there, that's why you see the Donbass kind of turn against America, and they kind of separated themselves from Ukraine. So it's nothing that we did. It's just, at the end of the day, America has decided to be the world's police force. And sometimes we don't need to get involved. Some of the stuff we're doing in the sea, I understand that. But Ukraine, to me, is not our fight. And I think I just hate to see so many innocent people getting, unalived. And it's just sad because, you got people that come on like talking heads that scream and yell and make all these stupid comments. But I'm telling you, man, we lose our empathy, man. This is what happened since the Vietnam War when they first started putting wars on TV. They did that to desensitize us to human loss of life. Think about all those soldiers that are dead that were Russian soldiers. They were using people as cannon fodder. Like I said, that's sad, man. I don't know.
JD finished his own brother.
Hold on, let the man finish. Hold on. Listen,
I thought he was finished. My bad.
Well, you keep thinking folks finish and you talking.
I think we're having a polite dialogue.
Throw him in the back. Throw him in the.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
Shout out to my sister Ty with the $5 in the super chat, coming through strong once again. And she said, "Hey, because Marky is petty."
I didn't mean nothing by it. Thank you.
Hey, listen.
To you.
Listen, man.
God
I need everybody, man. We getting ready to start the next show, man. Y'all, everybody pull up, man. We're gonna be talking all things. Well, This ain't even conspiracy no more. It's not even conspiracy. A lot of it, we're going to be presenting different evidence. Shout out to my brother, Cash Crypto. He'll be in the building for the next show. But man, everybody, man, y'all give me y'all last word. This was a great show. And tell me, do y'all think we should go longer with the political show and just kind of alternate throughout the month on Tuesdays as far as politics, conspiracy, what's y'all thoughts on the show? And give me your final words. We're gonna go with,
shout out to my man Binky Barnes, aka Dub Right Side. You're doing a hell of a job. Shout out to Mighty Sports Talk Network. You coming to the number one spot. Go ahead.
What you just called me?
Binky Barnes from Arthur.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh my bad. Shout out to my man, Dub, aka Harold from Hey Arnold. Shout out to Harold, man, aka Dub. But man, appreciate everybody coming.
See, God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. When you get up here lying, he gonna cut your mic off. I ain't even have to.
That's not nice though, right there. That's not nice.
Hey, I'm just telling the truth. Marky, give me Marky, give me your last words, brother.
Salute to Dub Right Side. Salute to BVO, D Frilio, Cam, who was up here cooking. Just Paid. Everybody that came through. Everybody that smashed the like button. Everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? This was a great show. We got a lot of problems with this gosh darn president, but it is what it is. We got another 2 years before the midterms, before any political power can be shifted back to the opposition, being the Democrats. So it is what it is. You got to sit through it. You voted for it. Dub Right Side decided to put us in this situation with his goddamn vote. Like I said, it is what it is. You got to sit there and take it.
Yeah, all right.
This is outrageous. This is outrageous. Heaven. I try my best to tell the truth. People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery, but you ain't catching me in half truth and lie.
There it go right there.
You voted for the man,
real
right?
quick,
D
Free, give me your last words.
Leo.
I got 1 minute, man. Calm down, Marky. You out of order.
Hey, this was a great show. I normally don't come up here and do these political talk, but I had to talk about. Hey, matter of fact, anybody got a Sunkist soda? I'm in the need for an orange soda or something. I need something orange. But
the fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
this man, Dub Right Side is to blame for everything. It was his vote that got him in there.
Thank you.
Sir, you're out of order. He won by one vote. That was it. Just one vote.
That was my vote.
And I definitely heard Dub cry when Trump made it. So shoot the Dub, man.
Nah, Dub was singing that song.
Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Look, I appreciate everybody pulling up, man. We had a great show tonight, and we about to go live again. So if y'all want to keep talking crazy, pull up, but just be on topic and be in order. That's all we ask.
Hold on. You said what you say, Stephen?
And we out for the and get what? We out for the.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
And we shall overcome.
Impromptu celebrations erupted outside the White House.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence.